The Gambler's Ruin Project, where the odds get cracked.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The Gambler's Ruin Project, the show where we crack the odds, stack the stats, and let Dominic pretend his gut feelings are somehow more accurate than machine learning.
Hey, let's not act like my intuition hasn't outperformed the models at least once.
Yes, and I'm sure a coin toss has too. Meanwhile, I have been running Poisson regressions, Monte Carlo simulations, and Bayesian models all week, so let's see what the real data says.
This week, we're focusing on Philadelphia Union versus FC Cincinnati, a match with serious playoff implications. We'll break down expected goals, XG, run through AI-powered predictions, and compare models to find the best betting value.
This episode is AI-generated and meant for informational purposes only. Gambling can be addictive. Please bet responsibly. This video is not intended as financial or legal advice, and AI is just one tool of several you should use when evaluating soccer matches. Always consider multiple factors before placing bets. Welcome to the Gambler's Ruin Project. Today, we're bringing you AI-powered match predictions and expert insights. But before we get into the games, let's talk about something every bettor should know. Gambler's Ruin and Bankroll management. What is Gambler's Ruin? Gambler's Ruin isn't just a catchy name. It's actually a statistical concept that's important to understand if you're betting on sports. In simple terms, Gambler's Ruin means that if a gambler keeps betting without any edge, eventually, they'll lose their entire bankroll. It's a reminder that betting without strategy isn't sustainable, and that's where strategy and discipline come in. The point of this show isn't just about picking winners, it's about making smarter bets. With our AI models and data, we want to give you insights that help you manage risk responsibly and stay in the game longer.
Exactly. Our focus here isn't on high-stakes, risky bets. Instead, it's about using data and AI to make well-informed, strategic choices. And that starts with bankroll management.
MLS Matchweek Special Philadelphia Union versus FC Cincinnati AI model predictions.
Let's start with some raw stats. What's the expected goals, XG situation looking like?
These numbers suggest that Philadelphia should create more chances and score more often, while Cincinnati is punching above their weight in attack. If regression to the mean happens, Cincinnati could struggle to keep up.
So Philly's overperforming their XG and Cincy's overperforming theirs too? Feels like one team's luck runs out here.
Exactly. The data says Cincinnati has been lucky to score as much as they have, and Philly has had way more finishing efficiency than expected. Expect a reality check for one of these teams.
Alright, let's get into the real analysis. We ran Poisson regressions, random forests, gradient boosting machines, and ELO ratings to see how they stack up. Dominic, I assume your gut feeling model wasn't included?
No. Apparently vibes aren't an input variable. Alright, so across the board, Philadelphia is the favorite, but it's low scoring, and Cincinnati has a small upset chance.
Correct. The Poisson model and the ensemble prediction both favor a narrow Philly win, 1-0, while random forests and ELO give Cincinnati a slight chance of a goal, but not much more.
Sounds like under 2.5 goals is looking good here.
For a deeper look, I ran 10,000 Monte Carlo simulations to model the match outcomes.
So 27% of the time, Philly wins 1-0. That's a strong trend.
Yes, and when Cincinnati does win, it's almost always 1-0. They don't generate enough XG to put up multiple goals against a good defense.
So, what's our best bet here?
1. Under 2.5 goals at minus 135 odds. 2. Philadelphia to win 1-0 at plus 500 odds. 3. Philadelphia to win to 0 at plus 180 odds. 4. Draw 0-0 at plus 700 odds. High risk, high reward.
So, Kateryna, after all that number crunching, what's your final call?
My official prediction: Philadelphia wins 1-0. The probability is nearly 50% across models, and Monte Carlo backs it up. Cincinnati's lack of offensive production will be their downfall.
I'll mix it up. 1-1 draw. Cincy finds a way to steal one late.
All right, I'm going rogue. 2-0 Philly. I trust the ELO ratings, and Philly is due for a solid defensive performance.
So, to recap, Kat's got 1-0 Philly, I've got 1-1, and Anna's pushing for a 2-0. Who's right?
I am, because math.
Or because your neural networks have confidence intervals.
Look, if Cincy wins, I want a formal apology from the AI overlords.
If Cincinnati wins, I will personally let you pick the next match breakdown using nothing but gut feelings.
Well, now I kinda want Cincy to win just for chaos. That's it for this episode. Hit subscribe, drop a comment, and as always, bet smart, bet safe, and keep it fun.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Gambler's Ruin Project. Remember, our content is for informational purposes only, and all predictions are AI generated. Gambling can be addictive, so please bet responsibly. If you or someone you know needs help with gambling addiction, here are resources that can provide support. North America. Contact the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-5224-700. Available 24/7 for confidential help. UK. Reach out to Begamble Aware at 080880200133 or visit begambleaware.org for information and support. Bet smart, bet safe, and as always, remember to keep things fun and balanced. We'll see you next week for more insights. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more AI-driven insights and pro betting tips each week. See you next time. The Gambler's Ruin Project, where the odds get cracked.